Hello everybody, and welcome back to a brand new episode here on YouTube. My name is the Wolf, and before we get into this beautiful video, actually a brand new video for the channel as part of our a season which we're actually doing here on Minecraft. I would just like to say a big massive thank you to each and every single one of you for supporting our content here on the channel with our videos and including shorts as well. So we are actually just trying something a little bit different, and by using the videos what we've done so far and just turning them into like a little bit of shorts, just to see what actually happens with it. And I must admit, it's just been really amazing to actually see everything actually going really well for the channel so far. So yet again, thank you so much for that to all of you, and thank you and welcome to all of our newer subscribers here on the channel as well. It's just been really amazing. So literally on this video today, we are literally needing to get some stuff finalized, finished off, especially with this big build here, because this build, this mega starter base has actually been going on now for, oh god, I think about like 5 episodes or something daft. So hopefully we are going to try and get this actually finished on this episode just by using a bit of magic to get this done, and getting all this ceiling side done, and just really making sure it's actually looking decent to what we're actually needing it for, including extending the grass area over to that way and up to there as well, to cover up all the water which we've actually built on, just because we're actually using the system for literally the chunk area at spawn, which I think it's like a 10 chunk that way by 10 chunk that way, from actually the main part. So let me just very quickly bring up the chunks here for you today. So we do need to go out that way just a little bit. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 and 9. Yes, so I've actually come up to like 9 chunks, and this way, the 9 chunks out that way, and we're actually going to be doing the same thing that way there as well, just to make sure that we've got everything all sorted, because that's what we're kind of like needing to do with this area, and it's all actually based from my location up here, where I was before, which I'm just going to show you very quickly, because I do want to try and get this big build actually leveled out before actually going into the Nether, which, by the way, we have got a portal up and going just behind over there, which we will sort out as we're like going on. I can take all the sugar cane down now because we've got a sugar cane farm there. We've got an iron farm there, and we're actually going to be doing a mob farm into that bit and try and really make this look actually really good, and really spot on, because it needs a lot of work doing to it. We're still needing to do all that final details on, and making it look really decent, get the roofs sorted out. So we are going to try and get that done in this episode. It's like I said, with a bit of magic, of course. But we will be jumping into that very shortly, just to show you what's going on there. And of course, in the last episode as well, we've actually expanded all of our farms up here with our potato farm, which we are going to start expanding up here with our wheat farm. And I did notice as well, we have actually got some carrots down here as well. So I'm actually going to grab those carrots now and get those planted in. And there is actually going to be a lot in this episode to actually get done. That's one that we're not really going to be trying to attempt to do time lapses in this episode as such, because I want to make sure that we've got everything what we're needing to do as much as possible. So we do want to just make sure that everything's all going perfectly to how we are actually wanting the content to go. So let's get our first 4 carrots in. Let's get our beetroot seeds in as well. I know I'm planting beetroots. People don't like beetroots for some reason in Minecraft, but it's all part of the food source and everything else. And we've just got so much to do, and we've got to try and get the only bit up there as well, which we're not going to be doing just yet until we've actually got our other little bits as well. So it is actually quite a lot actually going on to really get this fully actual leveled out with everything. And of course we've still got this down here to sort out, get that looking decent, and we're actually hoping to try and start changing a lot of these houses out with brand new builds to match in with this, where we can actually wall it in, but a load of lights out, and we can actually then release eventually when we've got some more villagers sorted from there to come down here into our villager all down here, which we are just going to pop into very quickly just to show you. We have actually started a villager all, and this is just the first level. Then there's going to be like another level up there. So this is actually going to go at 2 levels with like a little walkway and some stairs coming in, just to try and bring that in. So we do need to sort out all the villagers, finish off all this side here, literally as much as possible. So we are working through things very, very slowly, and if you've not already seen my previous episodes when I actually built this up as well here, this is our iron farm. I'm hoping it's still working, and it is working quite nicely. So we've got constant iron now coming in, which is really, really good. I'm actually really proud of that, and it's all in this one section here, because that's what we can really do. But I do need to try and get on top of the roof to finish to sort out the campfires, sort out this roof here, make it look a bit more realistic, by putting like some form of like beams up, some like iron blocks going around or something, just as like support, or maybe like wood if we decide to use wood for it, because I'm not too 100% sure on how we're going to do that. But we are going to just do what we can, and just really work through the entire basis of actually getting this little build here all sorted. Oh, excuse me, all sorted as much as possible, to get that done. So we're actually just going to sleep the night away. Of course, as well, you will see that we are actually using a add-on for the map, by the way, as well. So this is our current build, what we're working on. So all this here will be getting all sorted out, and we are going to make that look really, really decent. And this needs to come back here a little bit more, and like over here a little bit. So we've got a lot of work to do in this little section here. Now, we've not really ventured out too much, to say the least, but we have got plenty of trees around to get stuff at least leveled on. So if you're wondering what those dots are, they're just like other passive mobs and like other little drops, and that if it's red. And we've then also got like our squids, our fish, and a section down there as well, including our dolphins. So we are going to slowly build this up into one nice and lovely little area what we're actually hoping to try and get done. So we are going to jump into a quick whip over just to show you this build completed. I know this section down here all done and leveled out. So we do need to try and get this leveled out. It's only really going up to this point here of this edge of the house here. So we do need to indicate with like some different blocks of the edging for that. Now we could go up to 10 blocks if we really wanted to, but we do need to go 9 this way anyway. So we do need to try and indicate that out somehow for that. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. So it is literally going to be, if I can try and work this out, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So it's pretty much going to be that kind of area what we're actually going to be working on. We could actually go like 10 by 10 if we wanted to. So we could actually go up that space if we wanted, but we're not going to do that because there's really no point going that extra chunk out for this reason. But we do need to get on. We need to get this building here completed. This starting mega base. It's kind of a bit weird that a mega base is actually a starter base for us. We don't like building small buildings, so we do need to get this done, and we then need to then start venturing out into new villages, hopefully nearby, and then actually just see what we've actually got around a bit more. And we then also need to then start venturing out into the Nether as well. So let's just do a very quick and beautiful, lovely spinny spin, and this here should be all kind of like sorted. So this is where we're going to be standing. So yeah, so all this here will be done. So let's first of all, let's get that done, and we'll see you very soon, and you will see the completed build in a matter of a second. So see you all soon. Hello everybody. So then this is the new build. We've actually done quite a bit on this area here. So let's just whip it round. Oh, there we go. So I still got a lot of work to do. I still got the back towers there to finish off, including the buildings. Actually join up to those buildings as well. So I've been having a lot of lag while I've been doing this, unfortunately. So I still need to finish this off, a bit of a roof and the other building, just to really try and get that looking decent. So far this has been about 4 days of work to try and get this done. So I just thought just to really show you where we're at right now. The roofing's been done. We've got like a little platform up there as well, which I'll show you inside here now for you. So we've got glass there looking down onto here. I still need to sort out other villages yet in here, but that will be getting sorted out hopefully. So as you know, that's our sugarcane farm over there. We've got our iron farm there, which has been really awesome to have, especially with some of the stuff what we were trying to do as well. And of course we have got our mob farm here as well. So let's just pop up here to show you what we've actually done up here as well. So the mob farm is actually quite a simple design. It's actually based on one of your designs up there with platforms, water streams, trapdoors, and coming down. And I can actually just choose whereabouts I'm wanting to go on this here. If I want it to be around here, around there, and etc. And it does work. So that's really good. And then of course we've then got our chest down here as well. So we're just done like a bit of a basic test on that. So we've actually done quite a bit over this a few days while we've been working on this episode and trying to get this building done. It still needs a lot more work to get sorted. The thin towers are going to be like that on the design on both sides, but we've still got a bit more work to initially sort out in general. So we plan for the rest of this episode with most of this actually being done, and besides just one or two bit more details on that big tower over there, is that we do need to try and move over the sheep eventually into the right hand side square where those twin towers are, with some cows and pigs, to make a food source, and also to get more wool and etc. with a redstone collection system. And what also we're actually going to be doing as well, which we will be jumping into a time lapse for very shortly, is that we are going to be placing up at the top end there, with some walls going around as well, a little villager building with 2 or 3 villagers in, with stairs coming down onto these here. So then they can then collect up anything what we wanting to collect from these 3 large farms. And I think I might actually do that as being wheat, to be honest with you. Because what we can then do is that we can actually turn a lot of the stuff here into like bread and etc like that, for some extra food, and then try and get one then for bone meal as well. So we do need to try and sort this out here a bit, get all this built up. We do also need to do a redstone contraption for pumpkins as well, and for melons when I've found them. I know that we've got some pumpkins over there anyway. And then this is going to have like a wall going around eventually, just to finish all this up here, collect everything up what we needing to collect up. So I think I might actually just turn this probably into like a potato farm area, because we've got more potatoes than anything. So they are growing, at least. This is why I love having this kind of an area around the spawn. So it's still quite a large area. It's like I said, this platform here is actually going to be, when it's been extended out a bit more, level with this tier, it's a 9x9 chunk area. Eventually when it's all been sorted, then it's going to go like another 9 chunks that way, and like another 9x18 over that end, just to really try and bring everything what's actually functioning properly into functioning of what we're wanting to try and do. So even though that we have actually done quite a lot here, it is actually quite an extensive side of things. Now I actually emptied on me inventory out actually, so I actually need to try and figure out where my food is. Um, but also as well, like, yeah, we do need to go and collect some chickens up as well, for like cakes and cookies and stuff like that. So we do need to try and sort that out just a little bit more as well. So it is, there's been a lot of work getting done overall, and it's actually quite nice actually just to get the work actually moving on, to be honest with you, especially after spending like a few days on this here, and it's nowhere near done, but it's looking good. I'll just show you what these three large towers are going to look like. So they're going to be like this, with like a support going up on all four sides on the outside, with bars going into the middle, just to give that extra bit of texture actually to the towers without having to do too much work. So from being like that to being like that there, it really makes it stand out more as a factory. So what we are going to be doing is we are going to be jumping into a very quick time lapse to show you what we are going to be doing for this area here. We are going to be building, like I said, little village home or sorry, a villager home up here with walls going around, plenty of lights going over as well, and that's what we're going to be looking at doing right now. So we see you after the time lapse has been done, when we got this first few homes set up and farms set up. So we see you soon all, and yeah, we see you in a moment.
Love the chase and the hunt, and I set the pace when I'm running. I always take what I want and I always give it 100. Don't need a bank, no I'm funded. Play the game like it's nothing. I'm always thankful for something. Don't take for granted, stay humble. Now wake up, it's time to look at the enemy. Look in the mirror if he is no friend to me. It's not working out, maybe it's the chemistry. It's time to break up so I can make a better me. Better believe in your mind, cause it's everything. You can mold, shape, find almost anything. All it takes is some time and some clarity to find your identity. It's mind over everything.
Hello everybody, and thank you very much for watching that small time lapse there of sorting out this first villager farm building thing, if you can call it that. So literally it looks very interesting, to say the least, considering that like up here we have got all the little sections up here to put stuff in, and then also we've got all these like little platforms here. We just have to sort out the farm initially, chuck in some beds, and then actually just bring over the villagers literally to this little area here. So hopefully there should be enough light in this one area here. Now we are going to have a number of these like dotted along here. We will probably do about maybe another 2 coming along here for like different food and etc like that. So that's what we kind of like doing there. Don't worry about these here and that, because that's actually just underground, that is. So hopefully that will look really nice and that when it's all done. and we've then got the full farm actually up and running fully. And with that, we can then start like knocking down these little buildings up here and these two buildings here. Eventually, then start just bringing in things what we just needing to bring in then for the final bits of the stages on this little farm area. So initially, I know this has been like a weird season to say least, because we do like to take our time here on the channel to get stuff done, and try and figure out the best way in that to do things. So we are always trying to make sure that we've got everything what we're wanting to bring in for this. So literally we just need to very quickly go through what's going to be happening in the next episode, or before the next episode is actually brought out. Is that we are going to finish off sorting out these 2 layers here of villagers. That would take a couple of hours to try and get that done, and then also into here as well is for our little farm area. So if I just chuck this out of here very quickly, so in here is going to be the farm department for the sheep, cows, for pigs, and also the chickens. So we've got this here sorted, and then over in this side here we're going to have some storage, as well as like down in these little sections here as well of these 2 parts of the building here, just to try and bring that into some form of proper looking area actually for the base itself. But of course in this past, I think including this episode, about 5-6 episodes, we have managed to almost build a full factory. Just need to neaten it up a little bit, and so literally just get everything all kind of like sorted as much as possible with that. And we still got a lot of diamonds left over, so that's great. So we should be able to move everything forward as much as possible. Definitely this here and back here does actually look, if I can actually see it, that there does look actually quite nice. But there will be, like I said, a couple more actually going in. So we've done a lot to like say at least, and that to get ready actually for this episode, to get everything all rolling as much as possible. I think this here actually goes on to like the other side here, and let me just pop down here very quickly. Let me just double check, because I can't actually remember what's actually behind here, to be honest with you. So let me just have a look. Yeah, so this does kind of go down onto the other side there, as you can see on the map as well. So hopefully we can try and get something sorted out with that, and try and incorporate this under ground area a little bit more, with actually trying to sort out a lot of the other stuff as well. So from being based in this area, and I think we've actually been in this area for about altogether around about easily about 100 hours plus to try and deal with this. Of course, over the 3 days and that to get this built, it's been almost like 12 hours. So straight away, that's like 36 hours just invested on trying to get this build actually finished. I have taken out a lot of the iron for the bars. But that is what we've got now back in. So we do need to now try and figure out whereabouts we're actually going to put some extra storage now to transport that over into some proper storage place. And we do need to sort out so much more when it comes to the automatic storage system into this other side of the building here. So let me just try and figure out where I need to take this so I can actually show you this other side here very quickly. So we are going to be placing a storage system in here. So this is actually going to be equivalent to this wall, that wall, and that wall there, full of storage. So hopefully we will be able to get that. Hey everyone, yeah, so I just had a phone call from a friend of mine while I'm actually recording. So as I was saying, we're actually going to be needing to get this part of the building here done, get everything all sorted, including getting the redstone placed in for the storage system, which I will do like a little bit showing you. Then of course we will then go like into a time lapse for that one, because it would take a while to get all this here done otherwise on an episode. So yeah, literally it's not been a bad process, to be honest with you. It's actually been really quite nice to get as much done as possible, but of course that we're needing to sort out the redstone for the animal farms and that to go in into this section here with the towers in, which I will just pop back over there to show you again. So of course, like I said, in this section here we are going to have animals coming around. We're going to have the chickens, the pigs, the cows, and the sheep. I might just place it all onto one main wall, or maybe on two walls. Have it raised up a little bit because of the redstone and with the collection system what we're going to be having for this. So it's all about just trying to make sure that this looks really decent in here as well. Now I'm not too sure what to do on the top part. That might be something entirely different. I'm just not too sure because I know that I will be needing some more coloured wool for that to be placed with our current one, and we're also needing because we've got the turtles here as well. We've got the turtles here, so we're needing to do like a breeding section for these. So we will probably remove a lot of the sand from this area, do a new building, place the turtles back into there. You can do that with kelp anyway. Thankfully we have got plenty of kelp down here, so it's not massively too much work to like say the least, but it's definitely going to look really interesting by the end of it all, especially with our new farm sections over here as well, what we're doing. That is definitely going to be really interesting to try and get that done. So it's really now just about trying to process this through and try and actually get what we can done with this building, with the farms inside, with the storage units and etc. So we are going to initially kind of like leave it there for this episode, because it's just a little bit longer than normal. I do try and aim for like 15-20 minutes in general, for like each episode if I can. Sometimes a little bit longer, depending what kind of projects and that we've actually been doing, and what we're actually discussing as well. So for the next episode, anyway, is that we're going to be sorting out the sorting out some of the redstone area for the building area for the storage. Get the animals moved into the necessary area with the pigs, cows, the sheep, chickens, and all that, but into the drawn area. And then sorting out the villagers as well for the villager trading hall, including the first initial farm. So, till that episode, we see you all later. Do take care. And if you're not already done so, please do subscribe, turn on the notification bell so then you can be then notified when we upload a brand new video. Until next time, all, bye.